2021 was a landmark year for residential real estate as the sector saw a strong bounce back from the pandemic. The top 8 cities recorded total sales over 232,000 in 2021, an increase of 51% over 2020. The annual sales volume in these top 8 cities are now closer to the pre-pandemic levels of 2019. Important to note that this has come after a sharp drop in sales of 31% YOY in 2020 due to the pandemic. No surprises that Mumbai and Pune, which had demand stimulants in the form of stamp duty reduction, together made up about 42% of the total sales volume in 2021. In fact, these were earlier the two key markets that showed sharp recovery from the pandemic, supported by the stamp duty cut. However, as the year progressed, what started as a Mumbai-Pune phenomena has now become an all-India trend, where without exception, every market that we track has shown a healthy growth in sales volume in 2021. Hyderabad recorded an exceptional 142% YOY growth in home sales in 2021, its best annual sales in the last decade. Another market which I think needs to be mentioned is NCR. This market had for a long time suffered from slow sales momentum. However, this year it recorded 65% YOY increase. This sales momentum has helped reduce the unsold inventory in NCR. In 2015, NCR had over 200,000 unsold housing units, which has come down by over 50% to 96,000 units in 2021. Overall, unsold inventory in the top 8 cities has reduced to approximately 437,000 units in 2021 from over 700,000 units in 2014. Bangalore too had a great year with a strong push to its sales velocity coming in the latter part of the year. Over 60% of the total sales recorded in Bangalore in 2021 were in the second half of the year. While the state government has introduced stamp duty rebate for homes up to Rs 45 lakhs, the growth in sales has really been across price segments. Kolkata came out as a fine reaffirmation of the strong boost that demand stimulants can have on home sales. The city saw a yearly growth of 62% in 2021. This growth came after 5 years of slowdown in home sales in that market. The stamp duty cut was introduced in July 2021, which led to strong growth in the second half of the year. In terms of ticket size split, the middle and higher price category has performed relatively better in this pandemic period. This is to be expected as the lower income category has been hit more by the pandemic. The share of higher than 50 lakhs price category has increased consistently in the last few years, from 46% in 2018 to 58% in 2021. The supply side has also had a good year, with over 232,000 units being launched in 2021, 58% higher over last year. This shows the confidence that developers have despite the challenges of the pandemic. For supply, the two markets that stand out are Hyderabad, which saw a rise of 179% YOY in new homes, and NCR, which recorded 110% rise. Ahmedabad also doubled up in number of launches to over 14,000 units in 2021. A very large part of the demand increase has come from the current stability in pricing of residential properties. After falling in the last few years, residential prices have stabilized in the last 1 year. Across the top 8 cities, prices have remained flat or seen a marginal growth in the last year. This brings me to our proprietary study of the Affordability Index. With prices having corrected over the past few years and home loan rates at an all-time low, the home affordability in India has improved significantly. The Knight Frank Affordability Index is calculated as ratio of EMI to income for an average Indian household. So, basically, it shows the percentage of the average household income going towards payment of EMI for home loans. The Affordability Index has been improving consistently over the last decade, and the improvement is across cities. For instance, for Mumbai, the most expensive Indian market, the Affordability Index has improved from 98% in 2012 to 53% in 2021, while for NCR, it has improved from 64% to 28% in last 10 years.